All right, now there are a lot of questions that need answers. How did the email make its way to the newspaper? Who leaked it? Here to put a spin on what was certainly a terrible racial trope and where it goes from here, here's Ron Futrell.
Well, hi, everybody. A lot has been made of, and rightly so, of Jon Gruden's racial comments. Now, referring to anybody negatively based on their race is horrible, awful. I could come up with 100 different adjectives, and it still wouldn't be enough, okay? But there is another issue that needs to be addressed here. What is the NFL doing? Searching emails from a decade ago, and then when they find something, it magically ends up in the hands of a reporter from the Wall Street Journal. Did it get there accidentally? Did somebody from the NFL leak it? Or are they going to say it was so egregious that they had to release it? Who knows? No answers yet from the NFL. Apparently, there are other emails where Gruden said disparaging things about owners of NFL teams. Now imagine for a moment your employer going through emails from 10 years ago of your private conversations, and they end up being made public. Oh, wait a minute. Gruden was not an employee of the NFL then. He worked for another employer, ESPN. The NFL, under the direction of Commissioner Roger Goodell, have gone through at least 650,000 emails dealing with the Washington football team, and Gruden's has been the only one exposed so far. What's the NFL doing here? Seriously, what is the NFL doing here? What do they hope to accomplish? Roger Goodell should be asked. Now, I would imagine they're going through other teams' emails as well, aren't they? If not, then why not? At this point, it looks like they're being very selective with their surveillance. Right now, every person in the NFL from the last decade or so has to be a little bit worried that the NFL is searching through their junk boxes to see what pops up. Oh boy, they ought to be able to find a ton of garbage in those emails. Then suddenly a reporter from a national publication hits pay dirt. Now again, I've got to say this, okay? I'm in no way excusing what Gruden said. You got that? He's apologized, and he will pay a price for this, and he should. But I'm also saying that this has to be a horrific environment right now. The NFL has taken on the role of basically national security agency and rifling through personal emails. Then when they suddenly become public, well then who knows what hits the fan then. Should players be worried that their private emails are being scrutinized? Oh, that would be fun, huh? Perhaps the NFL should release all of their emails, everything from Roger Goodell on down. Now, I've got a 5-terabyte hard drive, okay? I can go to Costco. They're on sale right now. I can get a large one, a 10-terabyte hard drive if needed, so you can send them all to me. So if one email is going to be put out there, why not all of them, okay? Thank goodness I've never sent an email to anybody with the NFL. I'm thinking, or have I? That's the way I see it. I'm Ron Futrell.